have made it to the 20th episode of the Grimm Tales podcast.
Yes. Hello, my beautiful people.
Hopefully you've noticed we actually fixed some shit. I know the last episode was a little rough on audio. We were experimenting with some things. But hopefully we've gotten it all fixed. Hopefully you guys are
It looks like
it.
we put the nail in the coffin. Yep, it looks like we're good.
Hopefully. Tonight is going to be a little different. As you can tell, we do not have the poster up on right now. We do not have any poster. The reason why is because tonight is a special episode. This is our top 10 countdown of the season, basically. Our top 10 picks of the movies that we have discussed. That doesn't mean these are like the top 10 best movies of all time. These are just the top 10 of the ones that we've...
Yeah, these are from the ones we watched, and to our opinion, these are the top 10
of our season. Yes,
of our season. Yeah.
But yeah, we have actually made it. Like I said, this was a pipe dream. This was something that we wanted to try, and here we are. You know, several months later. You know,
and how long did it take you to talk me into it? Like, you know, it's like
fucking God.
Yes. We kept bringing it up and up. Like, yeah, dude, I want to do it, and something will come up. But finally, man,
now
we did it.
Yeah, now it's fucking commonplace. Now this is what we do. And now we got two brand new podcasts on the way.
Yes, sir.
Now that does not. This is the last episode of the season. That does not mean it's the last episode of Grimm Tales, the podcast. It will return in October again. It will be return in October. If we stick to I won't give you an exact date, but we do have a target date of when Grimm Tales podcast season 2 will come back or will air. We're not going to give you that though. We're not going to give you that because we want to make sure everything is clean. But we have the sci-fi.
Podcast
coming up after this one. You know, we're going to take a few weeks off here, and then you won't see anything for a couple weeks. But then you will see the sci-fi one launch. That will go on all the way up until for the season, and then it's going to basically the Grimm Tales podcast is the winter fall.
Podcast,
fall winter thing. And then the sci-fi one is spring summer. And then over to repeat. Yeah. But somewhere in between that, somewhere along the lines of the sci-fi episode launching, we will also be launching the non-seasonal, fully episodic main podcast. That's our open topic one.
Is that going to is that going to have a focus? It's going to be open.
Yeah, each episode's going to be around certain things, and we're going to discuss them. And we're going to piss some people off.
This and the next episode we'll talk about your mama. You know, whatever comes up.
Exactly. It's whatever the hell we want to do. Like, and now mind you guys can suggest shit too if you want to hear us talk about something.
Absolutely.
Bring it up. Get in the Discord. That's why it's important. But with that said as well, okay, because we can't not touch this. Okay, we always have to do it.
Gotta touch it.
Gotta touch it. Gotta touch it every time.
Remember, if you touch it more than 2 times, you're playing with it.
Damn, I'm always playing with it then. Always.
There you go. The first admission. He admitted one thing that he does.
See, if you give a little bit of rub down the line and get you in the gooch, it's really even better.
Yeah, the gooch.
Yeah, you get yourself in the gooch. Fucking give yourself a little bit of a stranger.
Yeah.
It's good. Good times.
Stranger
danger. But yeah. Now let's get into the professionalism real quick before we start shit talking. Right here, guys, if you are listening to this on the audio versions, I will go and give you that in a second. But for the video people, right here, that URL right there, go to that. That is All Things Noble and Noble Affiliated, okay? As always, that has the Twitch page, the YouTube page, the Facebook page, everything. Everything's there. The Discord, which is very important. And then, of course, it has affiliated stuff like Synth Pop Radio and VNG Dev and so forth and so on, and it'll have everything else in there. It's going to grow as time goes on.
Oh yeah, more to come. Trust me. I got many ideas. He has many ideas.
We're always conjuring up new shit. But for the listeners, because we know you guys listen over on the other platforms, that URL is we do. We absolutely. That's the reason why we try to be accurate to both. But that URL, make sure you guys go to that URL is linktr.ee/NOBULL_GI. That is linktr.ee/noble_GI. Go to that, That is the same thing of what I was just telling them. It's the same thing that's on screen. Go to that URL and you'll find everything you'll need to know Noble and Noble affiliated. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much the professionalism that we need to discuss there.
Professionalism.
But tonight's, like I said, going to be a little different. It's not a show based around any particular episode. What we are doing tonight is we are going to give our top 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to announce, go down. You're going to see little videos here and there. Every time the video counts, you're going to see a poster on screen. And that is going to be the movie that we're talking about. And we're going to give you a few minutes. We're going to tell you what our picks. If you followed us throughout the entire series, this is going to be a curious one for you because you're going to be wondering which one of those movies are actually going to make it. Because not everything that we've done this season, made it in here.
Oh, made it. Yeah.
You got to remember, we did 20 episodes. One of the episodes is a countdown, and 19 of them are films.
Yeah, so we did 19 movies.
And 9 of them did not make them.
Nope.
9 films did not make the cut. So you're going to see which one. We're not going to announce anything. You're going to have to wait and see till the end. So watch all the way to the end to see which one is our top number 1 pick of the entire season of Noble, the Grimm Tales podcast.
And,
right here.
And after you watch this, please go to the Discord and let us know if you agree or not. Because I want to know. I want to know if you think that our top 10 were the right choices.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See if it lives up to your expectations.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're gonna stick to a tight schedule tonight. It is fairly scripted because we've already talked about this. We've already done our scores. The way that we've done the scores, just so you guys are aware of how we're doing tonight, is the way that we've done our scores. We've throughout the season, as you know. I would give an overall score, and VC would give his overall score. If our overall scores matched on a okay, before we even get to that, what we did is we took the score and we met in the middle. So if something got a 6 and the other one got a 5, then of course, I mean, if something got a 6 and one got a 4, then obviously the film got a 5. Right. We always met in the middle. If for some odd reason our scores blended with another one that we gave the same score, then we went into the ratings of the other. We took in consideration of the other stuff like the acting. We gave the scores on the acting, the story, the gore, and the production. All that went into factor tonight. We're giving our scores. We have all our scores. We have 10 movies that we picked for tonight's list, and that's the intricate rating system that we came up with.
Yep, so that's how we got to the bottom of these numbers.
Absolutely. It was a pain in the ass, and we got it. We figured it out. And now this is the rating system we're going to use from here on out. So hopefully you guys like what we did here. But I think with that said, we're ready. Yeah, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to get into the countdown. I hope you guys are ready. This is the top 10 films of the entire season of the Grimm Tales podcast. So with that said,
number 10.
And the winner of number 10 is The Long Night. It got a score. The Long Night, and it got a score of 5.
5. I'm trying to remember. So that I can't remember the exact score. We're not going to go into the intricacy of what we gave. Because we had to do a little bit of calculating. It was a lot of math. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie almost didn't make it. There was some stuff on this list that we did. Some people are going to probably be wondering why certain things didn't make this list. Trust me, there's reasons. Okay. This one just barely made it.
It barely made it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why it's number 10.
It did. It definitely beat out some of the other ones that we did, but it just barely made it. I personally did not think it was a bad movie. I know you didn't like the movie as much as I did. I think I liked it a little more than you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very dry movie. It was a cult type movie, but it wasn't. When I watch cult movies, I expect much more. But their outfits were neat looking and everything, so
that was one of those situations where I say I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It was like it was a fairly average. There are plenty of movies that we did this season that I absolutely fucking despised, and they didn't make this list. I'm glad. I'm actually, you know what? I'm glad that this one made the list because if one of the ones, if some, I won't mention them because we're doing a countdown. I want people to guess what's going to make it. But man, if some of these films that we're going to go over it at the end and tell you which ones I hope I was lucky that didn't make it. But I would have been mad as hell, man. I would have been so fucking mad.
And this one made it by the skin of its teeth. So
it did. It did.
Yeah, we were very critical. We, yep, we made sure that that we made the right decision here, and it made it. So
It did.
the long night.
Fair enough. The Long Night did make it to our list, so
yeah, definitely recommend go watch it if you haven't. Definitely an okay movie. Yeah,
absolutely. I think, like I said, I think the production of it wasn't half bad. The story could have been better. You know,
better. If you're gonna go over the movies, you can go back and watch the previous episodes.
Absolutely, we gave all our scores on it. It's not a bad movie. Would I pay to go see it in the theaters?
Hell no. Fuck no. I've been to the fucking theater, paid whatever it is nowadays, and I would ask for a refund and punch somebody in the mouth.
I've taken burning hot shits that entertained me more than this movie. Like I said, it's not a bad movie, but I still wouldn't see it in the theaters.
I would have had to entertain myself and pull a Pee Wee Herman in the theater because that would have entertained me more than the movie.
My big thing, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to make this quote on here because we can do it. What is it?
I wonder how many people got the Pee Wee Herman pun.
At least anyone over a certain age should get it. But one of the major things is I think the reason this movie made me angry was because the one scene where the chick was like in the woods naked, and I was like, oh, that's hot, right? And then she opened her legs and the light came out.
Yeah.
That made me mad because, like, I got a semi-hard on, and then she got the flashlight. I'm like, you ruined it.
Oh, fuck. But I will say, I do remember this about the movie. Mommy was sexy. That queen
No,
lady.
it was. That was Mama MILF, remember?
Yeah, that was Mama MILF. That's right. We did Mama MILF.
Mama MILF right there. Yeah, definitely would have given it to Mama MILF.
Sexy mommy.
But that is The Long Night. I don't know why. Every time we've talked about this movie, I'm going to come out and say it. I don't think I've done it on air, but I have done it in private when we've talked about it. Every time I mention this movie, I want to call it The Long Dark. I don't know why. I don't fucking know why.
I made a very inappropriate joke off camera, which I won't say here because...
Yeah. But I think with that said, though, I think it is time to get into the next number.
Number 9.
Number 9. That's right, number 9. We are going to be talking about The Black Phone. That one made it by the skin of its teeth. And
it sure did.
I'm going to tell you right now, the only reason this made it is because it was more entertaining than the other shit on the other. It's not.
Yeah.
This movie, here's the thing. This movie shouldn't be on the list because it's not a horror film.
No, yeah, we discussed that on that. That was actually last episode.
That was the last episode. Yeah. This is a thriller. It was definitely a thriller.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, this movie got more entertaining than some of the lower picks that were on this list that could have made it.
Yeah.
So
it was an okay movie. The actor, I know him from what was his name again? You're good at actors' names.
Shit. Oh man. I can't remember. He's a big time actor. He was in Daybreakers and all that shit. Big time actor.
That shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot remember his fucking name off the back of my head. Don't put me on the spot, son of a bitch.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Great actor. And if we did discuss that this was his first role as an antagonizer, right?
As far as I can remember, yes.
Yeah. But
I've seen him in a lot of things. He usually plays, either some kind of anti-character or even a good guy. But I've never seen him play a solid bad guy, and he did a good job. He did a good job.
Did a good job for what it was. Yeah, did a good job.
It's definitely worth if you want to see what we've discussed on The Black Phone, go back. Look, it's in there. It's in there.
Has to do with kidnapping.
It's
a
classic kind of 70s serial killer kidnapping kind of deal.
Yeah.
Fucked up story, but interesting nonetheless. So I would definitely suggest going over it. If you've not gotten the chance to watch it, go watch it.
Oh, I definitely watch it. I forget what it was on though.
And the good thing is you can actually watch this because we're not going to give too many spoilers. I mean, we might, but we're not going to be discussing the film in whole. So if you see that this is on our top list, you can go watch the movie. And then on top of that, then you can go back to our episode on it, watch our episode on it, and then let us know what you thought about what we thought about it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's an open discussion, guys. This is not a dictatorship. We just on the show we tell you what we think, and you can voice off your opinions whether you think we're dickheads or not.
Yeah, because I want to know if what we chose was does everybody feel that way or was it just us? I want to know, guys. So get in there.
Absolutely. Get in there, guys. It's very important. We want to interact with you guys, okay? We want to interact with you guys as much as possible. You guys give us ideas and inspirations, especially going into the sci-fi one. We definitely want to interact with you a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
This is a community, guys. This is a community. At least, come together for our themed shows. We might piss you off with the open topic one, but the theme ones should be entertaining enough, right?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was the number 9 pick. That was the black phone. So we hope that, you're okay with that pick out of all of them. We're running down the list already, and you're going to see which ones didn't make it. We'll discuss which ones didn't make the cut at the very end. But that was our number 9 pick. And I think it's time to get into the next one. And here is number
8.
And the number 8 goes to Malignant.
I am actually kind of shocked that this one made it. Yeah, because I wasn't a huge fan of this one. It was just so you're the one that saved this. Because if you would have given it a lower score, it probably wouldn't have made the list. Because I know I gave it a low score. But our scores met in the middle, so it actually gave... And this one got a score of what? I forget.
It got a 5.5.
5.5? All right.
5.5, yes, sir.
It got a 5.5, and I think the reason for that is because I gave it a lower score and you gave it a fairly higher score, so we kind of met in the middle at that point. And that's the only reason it made the list, because luckily, here's the thing, though. If I had to say this one over some of the ones that didn't get picked, and this is number 8?
This is number 8, yeah.
Okay.
5.5. And I really did like this movie. I definitely liked this movie more than you did.
I thought it was entertaining.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I think I remember telling you the reason I did not like this film was because it played with your mind in the sense, not in a good way.
Yeah. So when you first see the beginning, it's like a creature feature feeling, and then it's not, and then it is.
No. It wasn't creature. It started out as like a supernatural film.
That's what it was.
Then became a creature feature, but tried to tell you it wasn't a creature feature, but then it was. And I think that's what pissed me off about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So go watch this one and let us know what you think, because it was a good movie, but confusing movie.
It's an alright movie. I don't hate the movie by any means. It's just I didn't think it was a great movie. It's definitely better than some of the ones that didn't get picked. Hence the reason why it's so low on our list. But yeah, I mean, number 8, I guess it's fair enough. Compared to what we didn't pick, I guess this one is fair enough to be a number 8, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely still higher than the black phone or what was the other one?
The number 1 was the
number
Black
10.
Knight. Oh, the Dark Knight.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The Long
10,
Night.
Yeah. The long.
So you're fucking up too. So it's definitely Malignant's definitely better than those other two.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So I'll give it that. I didn't hate it. Like I said, fair enough that it got the position that it got. I don't know. I just we need better. We need better. So this one really, like, I was surprised. Like I said, I was surprised that it made the list. I didn't really think it was going to, but I think you as a whole saved this movie.
You did, yeah. It was my high score.
It was your high score that mixed with my lower score, and it kind of brought it in the middle. So
that's right.
Fair enough. Number 8. Fair enough. There you go. There's our number. That's our number 8 pick for the actual countdown so far. Again, I think this movie's still available. I don't know if it'll be available by the time you see this. I wouldn't see it in the theaters.
Yeah, no, God, no, I won't pay for this shit.
I wouldn't pay for it in theaters. It's not that good.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's still available where we watched it. A lot of these movies got taken off. Some of them did. Yeah, but a lot of them are still up there. So
I don't know. It wasn't a horrible film. I still wouldn't piss on it to put out a fire. I'd probably let it burn, but compared to the other ones that we did this season, fair enough. Number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8. Yeah. I'm not mad about it. It is what it is.
I think it deserved it. It deserved it.
Exactly.
Number 8.
So, with that said, I think it is time to get on to our next pick, and that is
Number 7.
number 7. That is our number 7 on our list, and that is The Taking of Deborah Logan. That's right.
Yeah,
that
buddy.
got a
The
grand
Taking of
score. Let me
Deborah
see.
Logan.
What did we give that one? Let's find out real quick. I have all this shit down, but it's going to take me. I don't. Okay, fuck it. Here we go. The Taking of Deborah Logan got a score of 6.5.
Yep.
I'm not even mad about this getting the place that it did. I normally
all.
dislike found footage films. This one wasn't bad.
And that's what threw me off about this movie in the beginning, because never a big fan of these type of films. However, the story in this movie was pretty, compelling. It was a good movie.
Absolutely. I didn't hate it at all. The story was good. The animation, because again, what they did is they did something that a lot of people fuck up on when they make found footage films. They tend to try to stick with found footage, and they try to do like little practical things that make the film interesting. Even this movie did do it, like with the counter thing, the camera jumping and her getting on the counter and shit. They still did that, but like they added some more CGI, or even if it wasn't CGI, it was like practical shit where it's like they had the monster face. You know what I mean? Where she was swallowing the head.
Yeah, where she was swallowing the head or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was good. It has to do with Alzheimer, I believe it was, and possession. Yeah, so.
Fair enough. It was a good possession film. Like if you like possession films, they're a dime a dozen. They make them like there's so many fucking possession films out there that so many films get lost in the shuffle. Some of them are good, some are bad. And this one, for being a possession film and a found footage film, I think it wasn't half bad. I didn't mind it. I'm not surprised that it made the list by any means. I didn't know where it was going to fall on the list. But number 7.
Me neither. But we both. I remember us talking about it during a couple episodes back, and we both enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so.
I don't think we gave it too low of a score and too high of a score. It got a fair score. It was above average. Again, I was surprised that I gave it the score that I did because it's a found footage film. Yeah. And normally, I think the only other major found footage film that I actually enjoyed, and I mentioned this in that episode, was Cloverfield. Like, Cloverfield was the only found footage film that I've ever really enjoyed. Other than that, it's just kind of like, man, another one. Like, I was actually afraid that one of the movies we'll get into later on was actually going to be a found footage film, and it landed up not being one. So I was happy about that because I'm very skittish about going into those type of films. I'm usually not very, very a big fan of them. So
no, like I didn't even like the Blair Witch Project. It was all right, but it wasn't. Yeah,
I thought, ironically enough, 2 sucked. Right, the Blair Witch Project 2 sucked, but I still enjoyed the Blair Witch Project 2 more than the Blair Witch Project 1 because it wasn't a found footage film. And I'm just saying, the goth chick in that film, she can get it.
Yeah, all day long.
All day long.
All day long.
Yeah. At least she did when I was younger. I don't know. I haven't went back, so maybe my taste has changed. I'm just saying, back then, I liked that movie because of that, okay? Just saying. And there's some titty shots in that movie, so fair enough.
Whee! And you know me.
And they're always good. So, all right. So, like I said, though, The Taking of Deborah Logan getting a number 7 on our list, fair enough. I'm okay with that. I'm content.
I heard that you would give it to that grandma. You would give it to Miss Deborah.
She got to spank out the cobwebs first.
Spider webs.
I don't want chafing along my like. I don't want it to raw dog. Like, that's like the purest way of saying raw dog. Because by the time you're done, your shit's got smoke coming off of it.
Right, yeah, you start tapping that ass cheeks fall off.
No,
what do you do then?
It's like a caveman trying to start a fire.
2 sticks rubbing dry.
Yeah, dude. Fucking friction, man. Set the house on fire. You don't want none of that. Fucking
that's what I
blinds to catch on fire. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
But yeah, the grapevine.
But Taking of Deborah Logan, number 7 on our list. Not a bad choice. Very good position. I'm not mad about it. But with that said, I think it is time to get into our next one. And here is number
6.
Number 6, The Silence.
The Silence. This was the film.
Baby.
This is the film I was actually referencing to just a minute ago, where when I seen the trailer for it, and the way that the movie actually opened up, I was actually afraid that this was going to be a found footage film.
Because the camera was all waving when they were showing the sign and shit. Yeah, in the trailer.
And I'm like, oh man, not another one. Fuck. But no, it wasn't.
Surprisingly, this movie was pretty damn good. This is why it's so far up the list here, because I really enjoyed this movie.
I did. I was surprised. I do enjoy a good creature feature. I do.
Oh yeah.
Tremors and all that shit. They're cheesy as hell, but I enjoyed them. I'm not saying this was as cheesy as Tremors. It wasn't actually. It's actually more. No, it's definitely a higher quality. Better, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then there are people who argued. I believe. Yes, this is Netflix. Yes.
Yeah, it was a Netflix original, or maybe just hosted. I don't know, but it was good.
The argument with this film is it. Everybody said that it was a dick ride of, what was that name of that movie? A Quiet Place.
Talking about A Quiet Place. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And guys, I'm letting you know, it's not. It is and it isn't. Right. It is. Is it the same story concept? Yes. Is it almost identical in the way that it works out? Kind of, yes. The difference here is it's not a dick riding movie because The Quiet Place is based off the book, The Silence.
There was, yep.
And this movie, The Silence, is based off the fucking book. So technically, if you really want to be accurate about it, A Quiet Place dick rode the Silence.
Right, because this one stuck to the book.
Yeah.
The Silence stuck to the book, and then A Quiet
Place was inspired by
it. Yeah, it modified it, and
And I think we both said in that episode where we discussed this, we actually enjoyed this movie more than A Quiet Place.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
number one, you get to see the creatures in this movie.
Absolutely.
The bat creatures,
the bat creatures.
They were.
Yeah. It's not like some invisible. I'm always a mother. I always get angry when you don't see the fucking creatures through the whole thing.
Hate it.
That makes me very angry every single time.
An invisible menace grinds my gear. Okay, I don't like that shit.
Grinds my gear.
Yeah, watching people run from nothing basically, and be scared of nothing because you never get to see it just fucks with me. I hate that shit.
It absolutely does.
Don't do that. Don't do that, movies. Come on.
No, and like I said, I did a lot of research on this film, trying to make sure I was very correct on the backing of it. And like I said, it like the movie, it has like, it's a damn shame that it didn't get the credit that it was supposed to get, because one, it's a Netflix movie. A Quiet Place was an automatic that was like a theater movie.
Oh, that was a big blockbuster.
Yeah, that was a big blockbuster movie at the time. Hence the reason why I got a sequel. But The Silence, unfortunately, it was a victim of the Quiet Place coming out first. That's what it was.
I think it was a victim of backing. A Quiet Place had huge backing behind it, while this one didn't.
No, and it didn't. So, Netflix. Oh man. Netflix doesn't push their shit hard enough.
No.
They don't. They fucked up a lot with a lot of things they've had. The only thing that they've ever pushed successfully is Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's the only thing. Yeah. The only thing they've pushed.
Because I don't even remember them advertising this movie at all. On top of the page when you open it and stuff. I don't remember none of that.
I remember I was looking up because I think if I remember, this is one of the ones I picked. And I remember I was looking up, I was like, what were one of the higher rated, unappreciated horror movies of the year?
Right.
And this one was in a list, and I'm like, you know what? I seen that it was on Netflix. I'm like, fuck it. Let's give it I did some research on it. I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's go over this one for the show. And
even the synopsis was fun. That's what drew me out, because I read the synopsis and watched the trailer. I'm like, this may be something, yeah. And boom.
I figured at the very least it would have been an entertaining creature feature, and we had never done a creature feature on the show before. So I figured, fuck it, let's do a creature feature. Let's do them. Fuck it, and that's what it was. It stuck to its guns. It didn't try to trick you into thinking it was something else. It was very true to what it was, and I appreciate that. But all in all, I think that movie getting number 6. Yes, that was yours. That was a number 6. It's all right. You're good.
Yep.
Number 6 placement in our list out of all the things that could have, out of the 19 things that we did in our top 10, that made number 6. Fair enough. But I think it is time to get on to the next one, and here is number
5.
Number 5. That is right. And number 5 is Hellraiser 2022.
Yeah, boy.
This was a
Hellraiser.
controversial one. This was a controversial one for a lot of people. Because of the whole sex swap. A lot of people were mad about that.
Yep. Didn't care a bit.
No.
I thought she did a great job.
Now,
She was kind of sexy.
I don't...
Sexy. Well, I like strange things, so.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You're not the only one. It's fair enough. Hey, my thing is like this. Okay, if we're comparing this movie in its own world, like this is a complete reboot. Okay, this has no sequels or anything to the old movies. It's a complete reboot. Hence the reason why it is on the list the way it is and so forth. Now, if I were to compare this to say which ones did I enjoy more, it has nothing to do with the characters. I'm just saying the stories and all. If I were to say which one did I enjoy more, the reboot or the originals, or at least the original 4, like the first 4, definitely the original 4. I love the original 4, right? A lot more gore. There was a lot more gore in the older ones. Even though this movie was messy, there was a lot more gore in the older ones than there was in this one.
Yeah.
But compared to the list that we've done so far in this entire season, this definitely deserves to be where it is. Number 5 definitely deserves it. It definitely had the right. It was a good story. The actress that played Pinhead, bang up job. Bang up job.
I think so. I never seen the old ones. We discussed that already. You're very disappointed, but I've never seen the original 4. So I came into this movie with her, with the female version, and I really enjoyed this movie. Like it was captivating.
I don't even give it as much controversy as a lot of other people, but much as other people, because if you ever read the books, we covered this in that episode. If you ever read the books, the original Cenobites were actually categorized. Sometimes they were categorized as being non-sex, like they're asex, like they have no genitals or whatever.
No gender, yeah.
And then some of the depictions were depicted them as women. So fair enough. I wasn't even mad. So if the original works were supposed to be women, then I mean, why are you going to be? Here's the thing: they didn't replace. This is where I stand on it. They did not replace Pinhead sex, replace it with a female because they were trying to be political. It just felt like the right idea, and the actress did a good job. As long as you stay the fuck away from, keep politics and stupid shit out of my movies, I'm okay with that. And that's what this movie did. It didn't throw politics in my fucking face and shit. So it's okay with
that. This movie was engaging, very engaging.
It was. And at least they did keep. There was 2, as far as I know. I couldn't recognize any of the other ones, but they kept 2 of the original Cenobites. They of course.
Ones. What was the name?
Chatterer.
Chatterer, yeah.
They kept that one, and it fairly looked almost the same as the old school ones. And then of course they have Pinhead, which everybody was mad that it was a female. I don't give a fuck. It was a good actress. It wasn't a fucking sex swap or anything like that. They weren't trying to be politically correct. She felt like a good actress for it, and they did it, and it fit the story. Bravo. Okay.
And it worked.
It worked. It was good. It wasn't politically correct. It wasn't trying to be
I'm sure they're coming out with more, and I'll be watching.
That's what I'm saying. Sure. If they do a sequel, I hope they do another one next Halloween. And if they do another one next Halloween, we'll cover it right here on the fucking show again.
Yes, sir.
We'll see, though. We'll see once we get to that. But all in all, like I said, it fit the spot. That got a grand total. That got a grand score of what was our scoring? Let's see. We gave that a high.
The one you have, yeah.
Yeah. No, I have it here. I just got to keep flipping back to it. That got a score of 7.5 out of our scores blending together. And I think all in all, it getting the number 5 spot on our countdown, fair enough. I'm okay with that.
I agree.
And again, we're only scoring 10 films that we did out of 19. So 9 films did not make the cut. All right. And we're already down to number 5. We're already down to number 5, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So with that said, though.
Number 4.
And the number 4 movie goes to Mandy with a score of 8. Mandy. I really enjoyed that movie.
I am actually surprised that this
because
movie
of my score. I told you.
No, I didn't hate this movie at all. Like I actually enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was going to score so high in our top 10. Like, number 4, holy shit! And it's a Nick Cage movie. Holy shit, guys!
Yeah, boy.
A Nick Cage movie made it to number 4 on our list. The only thing I'm upset about I'm still mad about this from you, okay? and I'm gonna fucking raw you till the end of time on this one. The fact that you gave this was your very first seal of approval, not overall. You gave the production. You gave the production of this film a noble seal.
Yes,
I don't get that.
Yep,
I don't.
It had a dark feel. The colors were perfect. Okay, the ambience, like everything worked. It was. Yeah, production definitely was. It's one of its highest. Guys, go watch it.
No, absolutely go watch it. As far as I hope it stays there. If you have Shudder, it was on Shudder, I believe, when we watched it.
Yep.
I don't know if it's going to stay on Shudder or not. I probably will. But I don't know. It will probably get handed around. It's going to get tossed around like a dirty whore for a little bit. It'll probably be on Shudder, and then it'll probably make it to Screambox. But we've talked about this before. If you're a horror fan, we're not sponsored by either one of these. I wish we were.
One day we will be. Yeah.
But besides that, like I said, we have Shudder and Screambox, and if you're a horror fan, you got to have both.
You gotta got him.
They're both worth it.
Nicolas Cage's performance in this movie was epic.
Nicolas Cage is making a renaissance. Okay, he's on the rise again, and I'm okay with that.
I'm good with that.
Like him and a handful of other people can keep coming back. Nick Cage wants to keep, especially if he sticks with the horror movies, which he seems like he's doing a lot of.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Let's do that. So yeah, bravo, Nick Cage. Even though you took the majority of the budget of this film.
He did. Yes, he
absolutely did. I don't remember what the budget for this film is, but I know he took like 3/4 of the fucking budget.
Hey Nick, if you're watching, do me a favor, pay down some of those debts, bro.
Right, like just get them all so you can get back to playing some high quality movies.
Exactly.
Stop taking the bargain bin ones. Not to say that Mandy was a bad one, but you need to do a blockbuster film again.
And if it was a bargain bin, that's a good ass bargain bin fucking pick, man.
It does. Here's the thing, Mandy was definitely bargain bin. It definitely would not be found on the top shelf, but it was a good bargain bin. It's definitely a good film. Again, it made it on our top list at number. What was that?
That was number 4.
Yeah, that was number 4.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, hey, you made it number 4. Bravo. But I think with that said, that made our number 4 count. I think it is time to get on to the next one.
Number 3.
Number 3. Here's our number 3 count, and that one is X. X is number 3.
Yes. And it deserves its position.
Literally,
it does. Get it?
It does. Position. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
If you're into surprised. This movie was a great movie. So, like I said in the show, when I first got into this, I thought it was going to be just, sex everywhere, and titties and shit. But this movie balanced it so well.
Whose pick was this one? Was it mine or yours?
This was my pick.
I think it was your pick. Yeah, because I think it was your pick because I was like, you were like, yeah, man, it looks like a standard slasher. It's got titties in it. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Let's get it over with.
Yep.
And
I surprised you.
Yeah, you did. You actually did because I was just expecting it to be a mindless slasher film.
I surprised myself because when I went into this movie, I thought it was just going to be girls running around being chased by some maniac. You know what I mean?
Bouncy typical titties movie. And blood, right? Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which which it had plenty of.
Oh, it definitely did.
But it had a compelling story to the point where it got a prequel because they're doing what was it? Oh God, what was her name?
Her name was the grandma, the lady, the old lady who was the main.
It's the name of the movie, which is the name of the Pearl.
Pearl. That's it. Yeah, Pearl.
Yeah. It was basically the same actress. I cannot remember her name off the back of my head, but the same actress that played in this movie as the victim is playing the old lady, which is named Pearl, and it's going to be basically I guess it's going to be a prequel of how she became a psycho.
Yeah, because in this movie she's like a sex-deprived maniac. She kills because she's sex-deprived. You have to watch this movie. She's just trying,
she finally gets her first, she gets her first dust out. That's what it is. It's like
that's what it is. Yeah. And Grandpa tries to give it to her,
And I mean, I get it. Sometimes you're just not there, I get it. But no, it's definitely. Is it a slasher that your typical teens go out in the middle of nowhere, sex, titties, nudity, blood, gore? Yes, But
yes, it is. But it
it's
was
more.
done beautifully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did it have a super compelling story? Not really. I think with the prequel being put in place, I think the story might actually get more interesting.
It's going to come together.
Yeah.
A
So
lot's
don't
gonna
go
get explained, I
don't
hope.
go into it thinking you're going to watch like a fucking blockbuster story. I think that's one of the lower parts of my scoring was with the story. But the rest of the film was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Definitely. The actresses were all good.
It wasn't the best, but the plot I thought was pretty, engaging.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody did their job to the point. The director did a great job with it, which is surprising because they've done some other shit that I wasn't a big fan of. So this one was a surprise because I was expecting them to do something similar to the other shit that they didn't do, that they've done. So bravo to them for making this film.
Yeah. Definitely deserves its position.
It definitely deserves this position. That got the number 3 spot. I am not mad about that at all.
Nope, not at all.
Make sure to go see X wherever the hell you can find it. Good film. Good film. All right.
Absolutely.
With that said, I think it is time to get into our number 2 spot.
Number 2.
And that position, number 2, goes to Smile with a whopping 9.5.
9.5. It's made our number 2 spot. This movie surprised the hell out of me because it was actually fucking creepy.
It was. This movie, and it was. It's on Netflix. I believe that's where we watched it. I went into this movie not expecting much.
No, it wasn't Netflix. It's ironic because I seen it the other day. No, it was. It's on Paramount Plus. I think it's not just on Paramount Plus. It's on Paramount Plus. Showtime or whatever that fucking add-on is.
That's right. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, because that's like the only time I use my Showtime because I rarely use that damn app. But I'm glad it was there because it was a really good fucking movie. It was great.
I was not expecting much from it. I went into it. The story was okay. It wasn't the most compelling story. It was a fairly predictable story. It's been done before, but the acting in it was what was really good, and the fucking ear, like anytime the eeriness of it was good. Like I whenever you never really look at something like, oh, there's an open door, and you don't get creeped out by it. But in this film, like there'd be a part where they'd be sitting in a bedroom, and there'd be a closet door open, blacked out, and you're like, oh god, something's inside of it.
Yeah, and the jump scares were great. Remember the upside down face?
Yeah, jump scares were positive. They got me a few times. I'm okay with that.
You weren't expecting that upside down face from her sister. Just,
no.
Oh my Christ! Yeah,
and you know what? The ending of it, the whole shit with the monster shit and all that.
Yeah,
done well. I did not hate this at all. I knew this one was going to get a placement. I knew it was going to get a placement. I figured it was going to get a fairly high placement. Did I think it was going to get the number 2 spot? No. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. No, it definitely deserves the number 2 spot that it got. So if you have not seen this film, go see it. I think it's still available. As far as I know, it's still available on Paramount Plus Showtime. Yep. Go watch it.
Bundle.
Yeah,
gotta have that bundle.
Have the bundle, or you just have to have Showtime. I think
Showtime itself. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have Showtime by itself, then you should be good. But yeah, no, definitely Smile. Absolutely loved it. Very eerie. Very fucking like.
Oh, it was eerie. Well filmed. The actress was wonderful. The actors were great. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And the jump scares was great.
Jump scares were great. And the facial acting. I will always appreciate when people can do body acting very well. And they did it good. I applaud it.
Body acting. Yes,
absolutely.
Sir.
Now, with that said, though, guys, it is time to get to our number 1 pick.
Number 1.
Here is our number 1 pick, and it goes without saying, it should not be a surprise, Terrifier 2.
Terrifier 2. And talking about body acting, because this is all he does.
That's all he does. Absolutely. That's all he does. Now, I will tell you right now, this one was a conflicting one, though. And I know you can agree with me on this. This was a conflicting because we both enjoyed, we gave, this one was an easy pick for our number 1 spot because we both gave it a noble seal of approval. We knew this one was going to be number 1. The crazy part about it is Terrifier 1 got fairly good score too. It was the highest, but we did not. We wanted to be fair, and we wanted to give we didn't want this to be a fucking Terrifier fucking thing.
We didn't want to give the spot 1 and 2 to the same movie. So
I'm
we
just
decided,
saying it could have been. It was easy that number 2 spot could have, if we would have kept it in. The Terrifier 1 is not in this list because it was bad. It was because we were trying to be fair to the other films that should have made it.
Yeah. We would have done the same thing if there would have been, I don't know, two Malignants or whatever in the story.
Which one is better?
Yeah, exactly. And gone with that. And Terrifier 2 was definitely better than 1. But 1 was amazing.
One was amazing. 2 is amazing. We cannot wait for 3. We hope that it comes out. We're hoping that it comes out around the time where the Grimm Tales podcast returns. Because if it does, we're there. We're getting that one. Yep. Okay. But this one deserves its number. Terrifier 2 deserves its number 1 spot on our list. This was the best movie that we watched out of the entire series. Okay.
Yep.
I love it.
Absolutely, dude. I was mad at myself for discovering this movie so damn late.
Well, luckily, Terrifier 2 we weren't too late on. Terrifier 1 we were late as shit.
Really. Like 2 years later or whatever.
Yeah.
Or more than that. But
we were only like a handful of months
stupid.
back behind on Terrifier 2.
Part 2, yeah.
But no, I loved it. Art the Clown is my number 2 favorite horror character at this point. Okay,
absolutely.
I love him.
My favorite clown at the moment, Killer Clown. My favorite.
Everything I just we can laugh at this film because we're fucked up, but there's nothing funny about this movie.
Yeah, it's basically an entire 2 hours of nothing but ripping people apart, slashing people. I mean, he's a maniac.
In crude ways too. Very creative ways.
Creative ways. Love it. Part 1, a woman got sold from the pussy down. Okay, she was hanging upside down.
Yeah.
He fucking sold her from the pussy,
all the way down. And the second one, he fucking, and you fucking did this because before we even watched it, you said, like, in the second one, he fucking mutilated dude's dick, pulled it out, and then smacked it against the glass.
Like, yeah. And I was saying he should have just shoved it in his mouth while he was at it. Like,
yeah. No, like,
perfect.
Like, that's a mild kill, okay? That was a mild of 2. Oh my god, the amount of kills that were in 2. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. The movie. If you watch this, just unless you have a very mature child, don't watch this by yourself.
Definitely don't watch. This is not a family friendly movie by any means. Loved it. I love this movie. Now, the only problem that I see from this point going forward with Terrifier as a franchise is the bar is so high.
It's so high.
It's so high. I have high expectations for Terrifier 3.
Yeah, I do too, but I'm also scared because I've watched plenty of movies where 1 is great, 2 may be a little better, and then they flop on 3 and 4 and the rest. I hope that doesn't happen.
I hope they don't because art is so Here's the thing. Here's what I want to happen with art, okay? I want them to ride Art as far as they can go. I want to see it. I want to see Art the Clown in as many films as I can, but not at the expense of his character.
No.
Get Out While the Getting is good. Here's the thing. If you do 4 movies and you feel as a director that if you do any more, Art's going to lose his value, stop making them.
That's it. That's all you got to do. And I know
want him
money
to
is
stay.
But just please stop. Soon as you get to that
bury
point.
Art. Don't bury him. I love Art the Clown.
I want him up there with the big guys.
In my opinion, as of right now, Art the Clown, like my number 1 pick, my number 1 character of all time, horror character, is Freddy Krueger.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2 would have probably been Chucky. Okay?
Love me some Chucky.
But Art the Clown easily whittled his way into my number 2 spot. Yeah, Art the Clown is easy a number 2 pick for me.
Yeah. Yeah, he just slashed Chucky out of the way. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is my seat from this point on.
Absolutely. And I love it. You know what? I just, bravo to the director of Terrifier 2 and 1. Great job with these films.
And from this point on, Pennywise, understand this.
You're
no longer top clown. You're a bitch. In comparison to fucking Art the Clown, you's a bitch.
Absolutely.
Okay? Now, I hope I don't see his ass tonight because I'm about, oh, my God.
I'm going to get your ass.
You call me a bitch on TV, motherfucker?
Like it was just that was just for clout, guy. It was just for clout. I'm sorry, I was shit talking. All in all, though, I am actually happy with this top 10.
I would shit myself more if Art came after me.
Oh no, I'd be gone.
Yeah,
I'd be out. I'm gone. I'm like I'm out. Like fuck that. No, I'm out.
You said the other day that if you would see him across the street, you still out. You're not even gonna give him a chance across the street.
The guys see him just smile at me. I'm like, nope.
They wave his hand like he does in some other parts.
Everybody else that I'm with would still be there. I'd be gone. Nobody. But where the fuck did he go? I'm gone. I'm gone. That's
you see a trail of smoke. That's
It'd be cartoon as shit. That's what it would be.
Yeah,
I'll be fading away in dust. That's what it is.
Remember when Scooby-Doo gets scared? He like jogs in place for about 15 seconds before he darts off. It's gonna be me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm happy with our picks here. I think our top 10 is fairly accurate. Definitely our number one pick. Our number one pick.
Oh yeah.
Love Terrifier 2. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Go see Terrifier 1. Go see all the other films that Art the Clown is in. He's in like several other films prior to that. But go see them. Art the Clown is fucking awesome. If you're a horror fan, you will love Art the Clown. Okay?
I'm in love.
Absolutely. Now I see why my daughter got a ring by him.
I wish I got a ring.
Right? I'm kind of jealous. I want a photo with Art the Clown now. I didn't get in the photo with my daughter with him because I took the picture. Now I'm mad that I didn't get a picture with Art the Clown. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But there you have it, guys. There are our top 10. There were other films that absolutely did not make the list. Things like Old did not make the list.
Yeah.
The Halloween Ends movie did not make the list.
Absolutely not. The one that definitely deserved not to make the list was Scream.
Scream did not make the fucking list. Big Top Evil. There's quite a few movies that we did. There, like I said, there are 9 films. If you want to watch the review discussions on those films, they're there. Yeah. They're in our backups. They just didn't make this list.
It's not to say they weren't any good. It's just that they weren't good enough.
They weren't good enough to make the top 10.
Yeah.
There were the things that we said are the ones that were definitely the highest picks for the entire season.
Absolutely.
But there you have our top 10 picks of the entire season, guys. I hope you are okay with our picks. I mean, there are picks. If you thought there should have been different, you can voice off in the comments down below or get in the Discord. Or if you're listening to this on the audio version, again, get over to the Discord. That is linktr.ee/noble_GI. Get over there and let us know what the fuck you think of our decisions and what our top 10 means to you. I'm okay with it. I think we did a solid job. It's going to be a shame not to be able to be sitting here talking about horror movies for the next fucking several months up until October. We will return in October. Okay, I'm not giving you an exact date. We have a general date that we're going to do it, but we're not going to announce it. It is in October, though. That is when we will return with the Grimm Tales podcast where we talk about horror. But that's not it. We're not gone.
No. Fear not, because the sci-fi podcast is on its way.
That's
another one. That's another one of our passion, guys. So
we're going to be covering like fantasy, regular based sci-fi fantasy. Basically anything that's blanketed in the sci-fi fantasy and sci-fi fantasy categories.
Oh, yes. And we will be doing at least one creature sci-fi because I love those.
And we definitely can do those. We got 20 episodes. We're going to do the same format as this. We're going to do 19 films, and then the final film will be our countdown for that one. And then by the time you get to that, we should be nearing the Grimm Tales podcast return. Okay? Yep. And we'll be back to talking about all the gore and loving fucking nastiness that we love to talk about. And you guys love to watch.
We love.
But that's not it, too. That's not it. Very, very soon after this airs, we will be launching the flagship podcast.
Yeah.
We're not going to announce any names yet. We're going to let
names.
you want to know any of that information, get in the Discord. We want you guys to get in the Discord. Same thing with the sci-fi one. If you want to know the names of it, that'll be coming soon after this, okay? Yep. Give it a few weeks and you will see stuff from the sci-fi one. But if you want to know the names and all that and the exact schedule, get in the Discord. But
Absolutely.
You will see the sci-fi podcast. We'll be doing 19 films and one countdown, and then during that period of time, somewhere where at some point while that podcast is airing, we will launch the standalone topic-based podcast, where that one is not seasonal. That is an episodic one that will go on forever.
We're going to do until we just we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking.
Which
We're just
hopefully
doing
isn't for a
no
long
more.
time.
Isn't for a long time, and it's gonna be. Prepare yourself, because
Someone's getting mad. I'm just saying.
someone's gonna get mad. All right, he has a lot of opinions. I have a lot of opinions, and we just want to let you know what our opinions are. We want to let it out.
That doesn't
right?
necessarily. We're not saying anything that we say. We're not saying that we're finite right. We're just trying to bring. We're trying to be informative. We're trying to be informative, objective, and criticize the things that we feel that we. We're just not holding. We're not going to hold anybody's hands. This show is definitely not for the faint of heart or the easily offended.
Yeah, because I will say something that's going to offend you.
Absolutely.
And understand that it's not pointed directly at anybody. It's just how
it is. You can't say you can't safely say anything without offending someone. That is just the rule. And we're going to go on record stating that nothing is directed at any individual one. If you feel that you are offended by this, then
I'm sorry. Well, I'm not even sorry.
I'm not. Like, I mean, because freedom like, to say things. It is what it is. Yeah. If you don't like what we have to say, that's fine. You can tell me I'm an asshole. That's cool.
That's all. And that's not going to offend me. I'm going to just be like, okay, that's you. Cool. That's your opinion.
You don't like
just
it, that's cool.
What we're going to be talking about is our opinion. That's it.
Absolutely. You know? So that's coming. That's coming in the near future, guys. Look out for that. We have, like I said, the sci-fi podcast coming. We have the standalone. Of course, we have all the live stuff. VC is going to be doing some. I'm not sure if we have anything scheduled yet. But you got some Let's Play plays going on in sometime in the future.
Scheduled, but I will be doing some classic gaming. That's my passion. I love classic games. So
and that will be on the YouTube channel. That will be like
that'll be on the YouTube channel. Yes, sir.
That'll be there for you guys to actually enjoy. So if you guys want to see it,
for that.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm totally there's a lot of stuff coming. This year is a very, very busy year for us. We got a lot of shit on the plate, and we hope that we bring nothing but entertainment, information, entertainment, and laughs, and everything along the lines. Like we're along for the ride. In between. We want to educate you, we want to inform you, but we also want to put a smile on that face. So if we can say something dumb and you smile about it, that's fair enough.
Then that's good enough for us.
I've done my job.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are happy with our top 10. We are sad to say we'll see you talk on this show. We won't be talking about horror movies for the next several months, back up in October. Now, that doesn't mean that if we see some stuff in between that time, we won't post on our pages. We will say, hey, guys, this is a good movie. Go check it out. We might do that.
Yeah.
If we do see something along the line before that show comes up, we're not going to do it on... We probably won't do it on the show because by then it'll be a little outdated. But we will talk about things here and there, whether we like them. So... But that's going to be in like text, and maybe we'll do little short videos or something here and there. I don't know. But... as far as the Grimm Tales podcast goes, this show will be back in October, guys. We want to thank you for fucking really sticking by us.
Absolutely, because I've been looking at some of the numbers on the YouTube page and everything.
Yeah,
and because of you, my people, my beautiful people, because of you, we get up in the morning and say, we're doing this shit tonight.
Yep.
Because that's our motivation. You know, that's my motivation. Knowing that somebody is out there watching it and enjoying it. And whatever, but it's my motivation, definitely. You people are. So.
We wish we would have did this earlier. We've talked about it for a long time, but hey, we're here now, and we're here for the long run. So, hey, thank you. Thank you, the viewer.
Muchas gracias, amigos.
Thank you, the viewer. Thank you, the listener. Whatever platform you're listening to us on, whether it's the audio podcast or it's the video versions on whatever platform you're watching and so forth and so on, we thank all of you, our viewers and listeners, because you are the reason why we do it. Absolutely. But it is that time where we need to bid you guys farewell.
Bid you farewell.
Again, like I said, get in the Discord. Look for the new show that will be taking place. Like I said, the sci-fi one will be coming in a few weeks. It goes on a little seasonal break here, and then we'll get the new show in. And like I said, get ready for the sci-fi one. If you're a fan of sci-fi fantasy and stuff along those lines, then make sure to get in to that one. Also, like I said, the standalone podcast will be coming soon as well. And of course, we have all the stuff on Twitch and like I said, VC's doing some Let's Plays on YouTube and so forth and so on. So there's plenty of content.
This year is full of fun shit. So just stick with us and Come along for the ride.
Absolutely.
We
But
need passengers.
absolutely can't go. Ain't no bus going to be an empty bus. We don't do empty buses in this bitch.
That's right.
But with that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, your rest of your weekend, the rest of your night. And like I said, the Grimm Tales podcast will return in October. Until then, enjoy the other content that we have in store for you coming soon. But until then, if you want to say your farewells.
Live long and prosper, my people, like always.
Right. And with that said, peoples, as I always say, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And keep it spooky, people. See you when we see you. I need a